What's going on YouTube? I am back with another video, and this one we are headed to another local card show. However, this one's actually not in Louisville, so I think this is a brand new show, never happened before. It's just across the bridge over in New Albany, Indiana. I do think it's going to be a fairly small show. Honestly, I just found out about it this week. I saw someone post in a local Facebook group that they were having a show and it was sold out. And then someone did, I think, commented and said, you know, how big is it or how many tables? And I believe the person putting it on said like 40 tables. So it is going to be a little bit smaller. And honestly, I'm probably expecting maybe like a quarter to a half of those to probably be like Pokemon. So we'll see if we, you know, if half the show is even sports cards, but I did want to go check it out. I'm actually kind of working on like a grading submission. It's been a long time since I've sent some cards to PSA, and I just kind of want to send some in and see how we do. So that's kind of what I'm working on. So that's going to be the game plan today. Would love to pick up, you know, maybe 4 or 5, you know, cards somewhere in there to potentially send to PSA. So I'm going to go ahead and head to the ATM, grab some cash, and then, yeah, check back in along the way. All right, and we just pulled up to the show, so it's just about 9:50 in the morning here. This show is scheduled to start a little bit later than the other ones. This one does start at 10 a.m. Judging from the parking lot, not a lot of cars here, so it looks like probably, I'm assuming most of the cars here are just people that are setting up at the show. People that are attending the show probably gonna get here a little bit later. But yeah, let's go ahead and head in and we'll see what we can find. Again, the budget today is right around like 150, 200 bucks. Hoping to pick up somewhere between like 5 to 10 cards that I could potentially grade with PSA. So we're looking somewhere in like the $20 to $50 price range for most cards. No idea what to expect. I think this is the first time this show's ever happened. First time I've been here. So let's go in and we'll see what we can find. Hey, how's it going, man?
Your boy showed up in Louisville or in Miami last night, man.
Oh, I know. I was a little surprised.
That was a great game, though.
Yeah, that was a good game.
My wife's
What do you got on that? Yamaha.
95.
95. Is that numbered at all, or just like the?
Just a refractor.
Just a refractor. Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm always looking for good content to watch, especially if I can admire it. Probably. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I do a little bit of everything. I used to rip more boxes. I don't rip as much anymore, but I'll go to like you know, the local shows and stuff.
Right. Gotcha.
Last night, you started at 12 or 13.
Start at 13.
I mean, honestly, I thought we were going to
I feel comfortable. Like I said, that's game Prom wins. Yeah, that's him ready for. I was pumped. Even at Purdue when he was like that.
I thought I'd turn it off.
For some reason.
Can I check out that LeBron?
Yeah. What's going on, man? You doing all right?
Pretty good. How are you?
Hanging in there.
I appreciate it. Okay, I was curious on the LeBron, the Saquon, and the Genty. I'm good with 150 here. I was wondering if you do 50 and 20 there, so like 220 total. Is that cool?
Yeah.
And you're good with PayPal?
Yeah.
Okay, I appreciate it.
It's super nice. It's one of the nice.
Those are his cards. He just rolled them in there. Palette.
Okay, just sent it.
Got it. Thanks.
All right, yeah. Thank you.
Man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank y'all.
Good to see you, man. All my social are there.
All right, guys, I just wanted to quickly check in. It is about 10:45, so I've been here about 45 minutes. Probably walked around here 2 or 3 times, but just want to give you guys a look at the show. Again, pretty small. It's in a pretty small room, and I'd say at least half of this stuff is Pokemon. But I'm pretty happy. I have made a couple pickups. Pretty actually happy with the cards we picked up. But again, just wanted to show you guys what we're looking at here. Probably do another lap, see if we missed anything, and yeah, I'll check back in if I find anything. All right, guys, so we just walked out of the show. It is almost 11, so I was in there just over an hour, and honestly, an hour is a long time for as small of a show as that was. I think I got a quick clip of kind of showing you guys the room it's in. Again, pretty small. Honestly, the reason I even stayed this long is because a dealer, actually, if you guys saw my last show where I picked up the Disney cards, the dealer that I bought those from was actually just setting up. I guess he got here late. He was just setting up. I stopped by his table really quick and actually picked up another card from him. So I picked up 4 total cards so far. He was still in the process of getting set up. I kind of wanted to take another look at some of his Disney stuff. So I figured I'd come back out here, kind of, you know, talk a little bit about the show and then give him some time to set up. And I think I'm actually going to go back, check out his table and see if I find anything else, because he just had like 1 showcase set up so far. And I did find a pretty cool card there I'm pretty happy with. So I'm just gonna chill out here, sit down for a few minutes. We'll head back in, and then if I do find anything else from him, I'll come back out here and show you, as well as the other cards that we picked up already. So for you guys, it's gonna be a couple seconds. For me, I'm gonna give it a few minutes and we'll head back in. All right, so we just went back in there. I waited like 10 minutes and went back in to check that guy's table. He was still setting up. He had set up like half of another showcase. So I don't know what was taking so long, but didn't really see anything that caught my eye. I was kind of hoping he had brought some more Disney that he had at the last show, but he only had like a couple cards, and I think they were mainly like base, nothing crazy. So we didn't pick up anything else from when we went back in there. So we picked up 4 cards total. Really happy with what we picked up. We did actually go a little bit over budget, so I ended up having to pay through PayPal instead of cash, because the cards that I wanted were more than the cash that I brought. But anyway, let's go ahead and show you guys what we picked up. And real quick, actually, before we do, a little bit about the show. So again, very small. I'll show you guys the room. I was kind of expecting at least like half of it to probably be Pokemon. Honestly, I would say it was probably more like 75% Pokemon. There was really like probably 4 or 5 of the tables out of the 40 were sports. Maybe a few more than that. Maybe like 7 or 8 tables out of the 40 were sports. The vast majority of it was actually Pokemon. But considering there were so few sports tables, I'm actually really happy with what we picked up. So the card that I picked up from the guy who was setting up late is a Cooper Flag. This is the Bowman Chrome U Black Wave. So not numbered, but raw. There was only 1 raw comp I saw. I think it was $55. And PSA 10s are doing like 100 to 120. So I ended up getting this one for 45. I offered him 40. We met in the middle at 45. So there's a little bit of room if I can grade that with PSA, and it does get a 10. And then the other 3 cards came from the same dealer. Picked up all 3 of these, and the big pick, actually I'll save that for last, the big pickup, the most expensive one. But we did pick up the Saquon Kaleidoscopic, so we got a case hit there. Hopefully that one is a grading potential. It's kind of hard to see, you know, in these one touches and the plastic bags. So I'm just kind of, honestly, just kind of hoping that the condition is good on these. And then we picked up an Ashton Genty. That one is the Mosaic, I think like red and white stripe. I'm not 100% sure on the parallel there, but there's another look at that on the Genty. And then we picked up this one, by far the best pickup of the show. LeBron James from the National, 2025 National Gold. This one is numbered 10 of 10. They had the price marked on that at $150. Honestly, I'm not sure what's going on there. I don't know if they messed up or what. But I believe this card, the 10 of 10, was actually listed on eBay currently for $450. And then another one of these to 10, golds to 10 sold. There is a sold comp for $270. So they had this marked $120 under comp. I don't know what happened there, but I went ahead and snap bought that. LeBron gold. I mean, you cannot go wrong on that. And then, again, the Saquon and the Genty, the total on those 3 cards was $220. So let's see, the sticker price on those was $230, so a little bit of a discount, but again, just an incredible price on the LeBron. So very, very happy with those pickups. I'm going to take those home, look at them for grading. Hopefully some of them, you know, we can send a PSA and get an even bigger return. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. If you guys made it this far, I really, really do appreciate it. And stay tuned for more shows coming soon. I definitely want to get back into it. I'm, you know, enjoying going to these local shows, especially with pickups like that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you soon.